Hello, everybody, and welcome to Justice Idiots podcast, episode number 15, I believe. Um, Hi.
Hi. Hi back to you.
My brain just said no
No.
when I tried. Now, if you hear some background noise, it's not my fault. It's raining today, so I don't have my recording area because I record outside. So
What you drinking there, sir?
I am drinking some hot chocolate because it is cold.
I had some hot chocolate too earlier. Delicious. Perfect.
Very delicious.
Perfect for
All right,
this rainy weather.
Let me rush through the intro as quick as I can. Welcome back to the video. All of our social medias, including my new YouTube channel that I've been uploading daily on, are in the description down below. As so is Alex's TikTok, Instagram, and art account. Go follow those if you want. You don't have to, but hey, Alex has been posting a lot more TikToks. I saw it this morning. I had fun. Once again, our third member was supposed to join us today, but can't. Sorry. I know we've been promising for like almost 2 months now, but
they wanted to come, but then something really happened last minute.
Yeah.
They were like, I don't
hilarious.
want to miss. I don't want to miss another recording. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta go.
So once again, this will not be a FNAF podcast.
We're sorry if we wanted a FNAF podcast.
I got an angry complaints.
You have? Oh God.
They've been threatening. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
But I have gotten people that are a little cheesed off, saying I want the FNAF podcast.
Well,
And
we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. But hey, if you want FNAF, go look it up on YouTube. I don't know.
If you want FNAF, go to Game Theory. I don't know.
If you want FNAF, go buy it. It's like $25 for like the first 3 core games, I think. But yeah, do check out my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm plugging my YouTube channel. I upload daily on there.
How's that been?
Which brings us to the topic of this week. I have been doing daily uploads. It's hard.
But
the slurp.
Oh, you were slurping something. I was like,
Yeah.
You were just like, it's hard, and I'm like, yeah. What else?
It's like the equivalent to, like, you know, when someone's like in movies when someone's smoking, and then when they said your marriage is over, and then puts out the cigarette. It's just that same equivalent of like slurping. It's really hard. Because I record things the day before I upload them. Except for my Minecraft videos and Skyrim videos were uploaded Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I recorded all those in one day because we obviously record Justice Idiots on Wednesday, and I have a very busy day on Thursday, and Friday I would be playing Little Nightmares to post on Saturday. So I rushed through those recordings, but it was late, so I was tired. I always sound so tired. Like on this, I think it's because I have you here and I can just bounce things off of you.
Yeah.
So I'm a lot more like energized. Also, we record earlier and I record later.
It's just how it is.
Like, I think I record usually 10 or 11 on mine, and then I edit it until like midnight, and then I schedule it to be up at noon the next day. So I'm really tired. And then for, JUI, it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and where I'm like peak of my energy. Yes.
I see.
Not my fault, but kind of my fault. But yeah, it's been fun because like, I've always wanted to do YouTube, and now that I'm doing daily, it gives me more chances to be known, because it'll be like, hey, here's someone who has literally been alive for like 4 days and every day has been posting. technically I've been alive for over a year, but I haven't been posting for, only a few days.
Interesting. I saw like you were doing daily uploads, and I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah,
Different
it's really
games.
hard. Uh-huh. Like when you did Slender, people asked us if we were gonna do daily uploads, and I said no. The reason why I'm doing the double upload is because the video was long and I wanted to separate it into two parts.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a daily upload thing. It was, hey, we recorded for like an hour. Let me chop it
Let
up.
me split it in two
But this
parts.
one, yeah, but this one is like a brand new game every single day that it's getting uploaded.
I see.
Fun. It's fun. It's very exhausting, but it is very fun. Um, I am playing through the Resident Evils so that if you ever like are like, hey, I wonder what happens in Resident Evil, you could check it out. So,
I did check out the first one that you uploaded.
how did you like it?
Pretty interesting. Jill's just standing there like
Okay, that's what always annoys me because like she has a gun, and when you start off as Jill, you do have a gun and I think like a magazine of ammo. So she had another, magazine, but she just chose not to use it.
Mhm.
And something that cheesed me off as well with Chris was when you watched him, and he was saving Jill, and when he was running to the mansion, he had the gun in his left hand, which you saw that
Yeah.
like towards the end when he picked up his hand to cover Jill, and then Captain Wesker saved his life. He had the gun in his hand, but then when you started in the actual mansion, all you had was a knife.
Ah.
So that means he gave the gun to Jill.
I see.
Tough.
Tough. Tough.
Tough.
Funny because like recently I've been thinking, what would if like I started like uploading just me like playing Minecraft? Because I don't know if that would be funny because I'm not that good at Minecraft. See how I improve.
Oh, yeah. I've actually, whenever you would stream it for Discord, sometimes I'd sneak in for like a few seconds to see what you're doing. And comparing from the last time I saw you, which was obviously Sunday play because that was your most recent recording, to your very first time you did Minecraft, completely, you didn't know how to use a sword, you didn't know how to craft, you still don't know how to craft, but that's okay.
Hey, I'm gonna stick to the books.
See, people rely on the book too much. And that probably just because, I've been playing for over a decade, but it's so much easier when you have a mouse and you just like doing the recipe because I don't know. Again, it's probably just because I played it for so long. Hello, we're back. We had some technical difficulties.
When do we not have technical difficulties?
We do some way, somehow. We always have technical difficulties. Like reshooting the ending, having to re-record Outlast.
Great. Great times.
But hey, it's expected. Yeah. But so the monsters were supposed to overwhelm me, but obviously I had a bike with unlimited ammo, so I wasn't overwhelmed. It was fun. I had a lot of fun, and I'm actually going to be asking a few of them to see if they'd be comfortable recording a video with me. It'll be about like I don't know 30 minutes long or whatever, and I'm gonna try to get like I have friends that play it like pretty much like every week or so, so they're like really far in the game, and obviously Destiny just updated and reset all the progress. So yeah, that's why I had played it back, I think January or last year. I think I could be wrong. Maybe July of last year. I played it last year and I got really far. But what I didn't know was that there was an update that reset all your progress,
Oh.
because obviously they did a whole thing. So after I finished recording the Destiny thing, I wanted to see like where I was and like look back at old cutscenes, and it played the same beginning. So then I Googled it. What happened with Destiny? And it said Destiny had a reset update. And I was like, oh, what? So I kept doing research, and it said that one of the newer updates reset all of the progress. So you would have to start over. And they apologized to
Oh.
their players. And I was like, oh, so I could have been a hunter, but I already
Mm.
chose Warlock, so I'm going to stick with it. Kind of like how I chose Chris by accident. I'm going to stick with him. Tying it all together, you see?
See this connection, you see?
Yeah.
It's part of the lore.
It's part of the lore. Jose can't make proper decisions. Yeah. But I am excited for Resident Evil because I've never played it on Curse's playthrough, and it's different cutscenes.
Mm.
So yeah, it's completely different.
Interesting.
But it did take me 20 hours with Jill, and she's a lot stronger than he is because she can hold two more things, and she can take a lot more damage than he can. Like he's 3 hits, he's done. Jill with like 6 hits, she's done.
Wow.
Yeah, so Chris is a lot weaker and he can't hold as much, so I know I'm gonna die a lot more frequently. But hey, it's okay. Just as long as I save a
Yeah,
lot.
saving is important.
In the newer Resident Evils, they have an autosave feature that you don't got to worry about, but you can always do the manual saves. But obviously in Resident Evil 1, they didn't have that yet, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Then after Resident Evil 1, I shall be doing RE2, and then 3, then Code Veronica, then 0, 4, 5, Revelations, 6, Revelations 2, 7, and then finally 8.
The new one coming soon.
The new one that's going to be coming out in a few months, but yeah.
Everybody's fangirling about big, goth, tall vampire lady.
Yeah. But chronologically, we've been told that the Resident Evil 8 trailer, like demo, chronologically speaking, happened before all the incidents, which makes no sense. Because, like, I play the games the way it's kind of like the whole Star Wars thing. Do you watch them in chronological order or in order of release?
Ah.
I watch them in order of release because, you know, I want to see if there's any questions that I want to be answered that will get answered. Not to be like, I remember this happened in this time and this time. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. I have a lot planned for my channel. But yeah.
Yes.
A lot of fun. I think you should do it. If even if you're just gonna post Minecraft and you're just gonna have like that, even if it's just for like yourself, it'll still be good to see your growth over time. Like, for example, I think I've talked about this before, or maybe talked about it with myself. Recording daily versus recording weekly, it's a lot better, in my opinion, because recording weekly, you could see our growth from like the first one when you and I kept saying and we didn't know what to say, to like last week we randomly started singing musicals about like a piece of our life. Like that's a lot of growth, which if you look back to like the first time we ever recorded, that growth wasn't there. We were so nervous, we
We
were
haven't
freaked out.
leveled up yet.
Yeah, and then to where now, anytime we have like something go wrong, we laugh it off. It's different. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I say recording every day, even if it's for yourself, would be cool because you get to see how you grow as a person, as an entertainer, as a whatever.
Hmm.
It's basically me saying yes, upload your Minecraft every day if you have to.
Yes, upload your Minecraft.
Even if it's
Pew-
not game, even if it's just like the gameplay, like even if you don't even talk, you just have a game.
Hmm.
Like if it's just pure gameplay, that would still be good to see how you grow. Even if the videos are set as private, so you can see yourself like by yourself and be like, okay, I used to do this, now I do this. That's fine.
Mhm.
You know, we won't yell at you because obviously we can't see it. Yeah. But the plans for Justice Idiots, I'm not leaving the channel that I work so hard to help bring to life. That would just be sad if like I worked so hard to try to get people to like it, and then as soon as people like it, all right, deuces, and then just leave. No, it just because this is purely you or me. We both have to sign off on whatever's gonna happen,
Yeah.
except for the cooking with Alex. That needs to happen. But ooh, speaking of cooking out with Alex, so I was talking to my friend yesterday,
Mhm.
and they said it would be really funny if okay, say we're cooking, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have like a meal. You have the instructions written on paper or whatever. You are not allowed to look at the instructions.
Okay.
Only I am. And I am supposed to give you like the stuff needed for the actual like you do all like the actual stirring or the placing in, but I have to be like, okay, they're asking for like a fourth of like flour, and I have to find what it is and like hand it off to you because I don't know any of that. And then like you do the actual hard work, and I'm just like thundering along, just like messing up everything. They thought it would be funny because I know nothing about cooking or baking.
Yeah, that sounds like kind of like a similar thing. This one YouTube channel, there's this one girl, she's like a professional like cook and chef. And she has
Right.
somebody like explain like the instructions, but like in a different language. In a language she doesn't know.
Oh.
So they're like it probably will be like I don't like Spanish and she doesn't know Spanish. She's like they're like explaining to her how to do like the recipe and it's like so funny.
Oh, that
Kind
sounds
of like
funny.
it's
But
like kind of a similar thing.
like we don't speak other languages, so we can't do that.
But it's like, okay, you cook and I'm gonna try to explain.
Yeah,
It's like
that does
that kind
sound
of
like
similar
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does sound like fun. In the future we could do that.
In the future. Yeah.
In the future.
Um so what I was saying was with this one, you and I have to be like, does this sound like a good idea? Yes, we get it cleared and then go for it. Whereas my own
Mm-hmm.
thing I'll be like, huh, today I want to just I don't know, play with Lego blocks. I could do that, you know? Just be like, hey guys, today I'm playing with Legos. Whereas with Justice, I'm like, Alex, is it okay
Is it
if I
okay if
play with
we do
Legos?
this? Watch me be
Yeah,
like, no.
no, unless you have a set for me.
Unless we can build it together.
uh, I like Legos; they're fun. But
I
enough
never
about Legos.
I've never assembled like the Lego set before.
Oh, I've never assembled like I would buy the Lego sets.
But what?
Yeah,
But what?
yeah, I never actually built what I was supposed to. I would just be like,
Oh.
no, this would be better. Like if like I don't know, I had like a set for like a police station. I'd be like, no, I'm building a hospital. It's the wrong color. I don't care. It's a hospital. You're missing a wall. It's
Too
called
bad.
open plan for a reason. Where are they having the surgeries? Outside by the
Outside.
trees.
That doesn't sound safe. Yeah, well, it's my hospital.
My hospital, my rules. You either follow my rules or stop talking. Yeah. But
Funny.
that's really funny. But what we do gotta do is we still gotta do the Slender and Outlast.
Oh, great.
I mean, I'd be I was gonna say I'd be comfortable doing it on my own, but I don't think I would. I'd be
No.
crying. I'd be like, Alex, I need you back. I don't know, because it's
You're back. I get scared
yeah.
by my footsteps again.
I won't even make any progress. I'll just be like
I feel like maybe I would like find like 5 pages. I feel like that would be the max.
you got
Cause that's
5 pages, didn't you?
No, I got 4 pages. I barely passed.
Oh,
Barely.
yeah. Here's the thing, though. I don't think you would get to 6 pages or
Yeah, I
past 6
know.
pages because the 6 pages they said you're not allowed to stop moving even for a second because he's right behind you at all times.
It bumps
He
into the
just
tree.
directly exactly. So when you bump into the tree, you're dead. So that's why I'm saying like if you get to 5, we'll count it as
I
like
made
done.
it.
Yeah.
Done.
And then we'll look for like I will look for the ending and then I'll send it to you so you can actually see what would have happened if you got 8 pages, which you won't. But then that will be done, and then you'll be done with that, and then you can get started on the other game that I told you should play.
The Blair Witch one?
Blair Witch sounds cool.
Oh, which one are you talking about?
The only problem I have with Blair Witch is I don't think your system is like capable
I
of
know.
playing and recording the Blair Witch.
Laptop explodes.
the third walker, the other one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. The one that was
The Swedish
compared to the one that was compared to Amnesia and Outlast.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that game before.
Neither have I, but when it was compared to those two, I was like, oh, it's gotta be good.
Ooh, it's gotta be good.
If it's compared to Outlast, it's gotta be good.
If anything is compared to Outlast, ooh wee, it's gonna be a fun trip.
Oh yeah. Big fun trip. And see, for my channel, I was thinking of doing Bending the Ink Machine.
Mm-hmm.
However, I know all the jump scares already. I'm still probably gonna get scared, but like,
because you're already expecting it.
Yeah, cause see, that's the problem I have with Outlast. I've seen the entire gameplay through like YouTubers, so when I know something is coming, my body is like anticipating it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, it's different when you're playing it for the first time because you're calm, but slightly nervous because what if I turn this corner and I die? Whereas, you know, with me playing Outlast, I know after I get thrown off the second, like the balcony, I'm fine until I hit the security area. Once I hit the security area, I'm screwed. So I know that in that brief period, when I kept like messing around, and that's why I was messing around because it was the only peace I could have. Because I know as soon as I left that room and went to the security center and opened it, I was done for, and then the game would begin.
Yeah.
So, like, what I was saying was, if you're playing it for the first time, like you would be, like you played Slender for the first time, you knew what it was basically about, but you didn't know like how it was, which is why sadly we didn't record it. But the first time you heard the screeching, you got scared because you didn't expect it. I did, so I knew to turn it down, but I didn't. So like when you anticipate something's gonna happen and then it happens, it makes it worse for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
If you get me. But yeah, that's why I'm still nervous about Outlast. But I spent $25 on that game, so I need to get it done
Wow.
because we don't waste no money here at the JUI channel. If we say we're gonna do something, we're gonna get it done.
Yes. We gotta do it. If we
do.
said something, we gotta do it.
Yeah. We may not want to do it. We
But
may
we
try to
gotta.
find every excuse we can to get out of doing it, but we gotta get it done.
You just gotta get it done. No other way to.
Oh, I'm enjoying Little Nightmares because I like it when games that are technically considered horror games, they aren't horror games. Or like they're just calming, you know?
You just got a little bit of spooky elements.
Yeah. Like games, okay. Except like with games, usually what they're called, they're not really considered that. They're like they have aspects of it. Except for when a game is called rage inducing, you're
Oh
screwed.
god, you're screwed.
I am bread. Get over it. I Am Bread is like literally the most rage-inducing game I've ever played.
I've just seen gameplay of it, but yeah, I could see why.
The controls are really finicky sometimes.
Yeah, isn't that the thing with those games? Like, it's the controls that can screw you
That's
over.
basically it's literally that. Like you're fine with everything, but as soon as you mess up one little thing, you're done.
Yeah.
Which is why Get Over It is so annoying because you can propel yourself upwards, and sometimes you do it by accident because it's your mouse. So let's do some random question time.
Random question time?
Yes. Alex, you got some random questions for us, right?
Yes. Okay. Let's start with this question. What is something that is really popular now, but in 5 years everybody looked back on it and would be embarrassed by?
TikTok. I don't even have to think about that one. I don't have to think
Yeah,
about that one. It's just TikTok.
you're right. When TikTok was like musically.
Yeah, everyone looked back on it and said no. And then okay, people don't understand. TikTok is musically. They think
Yeah.
no, musically is something completely different. No, it's not. Musically was taken down from the App Store to reformat it as TikTok, and that's why if you look up like people who've been doing TikTok for a long time, if you look back at their very first video, for example, Markiplier is one of them, you'll see that their old musicallys are still there. It's just the audio won't work because obviously it was musically audio. But yes, TikTok and musically are one and the same. Dumb people, I swear.
Yep.
It's annoying.
I didn't even have musically. I just downloaded TikTok last year.
I only downloaded TikTok
Crazy.
because I lost a bet. Not even because I wanted to. And I was supposed to do a dance, but I managed to have them forget about it, which he listens to this. So he's probably going to text me when this video is uploaded and be like, hey, you still haven't done your dance. So yeah, TikTok. TikTok. Next question. Moving on. Next question.
Okay. That's a weird question.
Say it.
If you were transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything else, how would you prove that you were from the future? That's so weird.
Tell them who's going to be assassinated. No, I'm kidding. That would change the course of the future. Say that I just wouldn't. I wouldn't because they'd lock me up in an insane asylum. I wouldn't. I'd just be like, oh, I escaped from being kidnapped. And then they'll be like, okay. And that's it.
That would be in the 1600s. He'll probably think I'm a witch and burn me down.
That's true. I would have just said, my lord, I have escaped from the chambers of, and then come up with some like random fake name. Sir Lancaster. He has been torturing me
Sir
for months, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, he's fine." And then, like, I'd become a
Just
nobleman.
vibe with
Yeah,
them.
I'd vibe with them
Just vibe with them in the
because
1600s.
there wouldn't be a way of going back. Just stay in the
Change my
1600s.
name. Stay in the 1600s.
Hey, Bridgerton.
Was that in the 1600s?
I think it was actually in the 1700s.
Close enough. Close enough.
Why not?
Why not?
Because doesn't Bridgerton talk about U.S.? Because the U.S. wasn't founded until the 1700s, I think.
I haven't watched.
I don't know. I don't know
watched
my
it.
history, so I could be wrong. Next question. Oh yes, by the way, this is the U.S. Education system at its finest. We don't know when our own country was founded.
1776.
1776.
New York City.
Oh, there's Hamilton. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
You can get copyrighted.
Yeah. Well, technically no, because we're doing covers.
Ooh, this one's interesting.
What?
What fictional character is amazing in their book / show / movie, but would be insufferable if you had to deal with them in everyday situations? So what's a character you'd really like, but if you had to deal with them, you would be like, like, God damn.
See, I don't really. I don't really.
Could be anime too.
I don't. Okay. Because see, I have a lot of characters which I like, and if I see them in person, their personality, I'd get along with them. And then there's characters I don't like, which if I ever see them in real life, I'll just be like, dude, you need to die. Like, you need to go back to your book, movie, or TV show. Probably. Um. No, because she's also pretty dope. You go while I come up with something. You go.
A fictional character that I like, but if I had to deal with them every day, I would be like, please step back. If anybody has seen the show Kataguri,
Oh, her.
or the anime,
Yeah,
you know who the character is.
Her. Eye patch lady.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I think, oh, she's a pretty cool character, but if I had to deal with her, I'd be like, oh man, please step back. I don't want to gamble with you because you want to risk your life. Really, you don't have a character that like?
Okay, I do have one.
Yeah, they're cool.
I do have one.
Who?
Shigaraki. Okay.
From from
MHA, yeah.
Okay.
Because he's a cool character because he does have his flaws, but he also has a little bit of character development, throughout it. Like, he's trying to stop society's rules of them saying like, they're like, he's basically trying to prove that heroes can't always help and that you need to rely on yourself as well. Beautiful. But if I had to deal with him on a day-to-day basis,
get some chapstick, man. first thing I would say
My
to him.
guy, you're talking too low. Raise it by like 3 octaves, please, because I can barely understand you.
You
Take
can
the
touch me.
hand off your face, please. I can't see your eyes.
It's rude to not look at somebody when you're talking to you.
Yeah. Cause I was gonna say
It's
Deku,
funny.
but I don't even like him in the anime.
He would just be annoying.
Yeah. He'd randomly just start crying. I got him C. Thank you, sir. And then I was like, what about, Bakugo? No, I think he's pretty dope because random explosions, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, okay, what about All Might? I love his energy, but his energy, if anything,
Would you keep up with his energy?
I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. Or well, actually, I would because he doesn't have powers anymore. Spoiler. But hey, it's okay. But I just think that I would be fine with him, but I think people all around would just get creeped out by the fact that there's a bony skin sack
Skinny.
dude with massive teeth following me around.
Be like, is that guy doing some throw gas?
Yeah, because I wouldn't be socially accepted. Next question, please. The
Let's
Espanol.
see. Espanol. Mhm. What would some fairy tales be like if it took place in the present day, including modern technology and culture? So, pick your random fairy tale and how it would be different.
Sleeping Beauty, give her an alarm clock. Smack her to wake her up.
Wake up, girl.
But see, if every fairy tale wouldn't be okay, because in every fairy tale it's always Prince Charming has to save her, but
Cinderella, every girl could have the same shoe size.
yeah.
I'm looking for a size 7 in women.
Size 7.
Size 7.
And in every single fairy tale, it's always like the man defines the woman, except for Frozen. But
Mulan,
Mulan, that's
Question mark?
another one. Yeah, because they didn't like the fact that she was going to war, but in society it's okay to go to war if you're a woman. Well, in America anyway. In
Yeah.
America. I'm not sure about other countries, but I know in America it's okay. Also, they could always
If Pinocchio happened in real life, it would just be like a robot, wouldn't it? Like, it wouldn't be a wooden boy, it would just be like an animatronic. I want to be a real boy.
But it would also, the guy would be taken away for pedophilia. So yeah, not society accepted. So yeah, every fairy tale would be ruined if they were taking place in modern day times.
Yeah, basically.
Also, like with Mulan, if they had a phone, all they would do is be like, "Yo, that dude's a chick," and that's it. And then bam.
Hashtag exposed. Cancel culture.
Pretty much. Or they just tweet on Twitter. Like, okay, think about like with like, I don't know, Rapunzel, right? She escaped. They'd be like, I'm trying to look for my hashtag daughter, hashtag Rapunzel, please help me. She forgot her
Hashtag
food.
missing.
Yeah, hashtag missing. Hashtag find her, please. And then someone would just tweet on Twitter, hey, found her at, and then pin the place. Hashtag go get her. Hashtag she should get grounded. Hashtag help. And then Rapunzel would be like, no, she lying. She just trying to keep me away. Hashtag I don't think that's okay. Hashtag Twitter, do your thing. And then she would get canceled online. Yes, everything would be ruined if they had technology. I almost fell. Next question. While we're having a short intermission, I would like to remind you all that yes, we do have other videos as well as other podcasts. And we're still looking for some more requests. We see your request for Resident Evil 7, and we're going to get to it soon. But first, Alex needs to be caught up on all the lore for the first few beforehand. So yes, it will be coming, but it won't be coming until later. Thank you. Oh, you're back. Hello.
Hello. My mom just came in and told me soup was ready, but I told her I'm busy right now. I'll have soup later.
Soup good. We have about a half an hour left. So yes, a lot of time.
Let's see.
I might have to do multiple uploads of Resident Evil in one day. I'm trying to beat that 20-hour thing. Huh? I mean, not in one day, in 1 week.
I feel like you answered this question last recording.
What's the question?
What are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could settle their differences with? And didn't you just say, like, swords? Something to do with swords?
No.
Or, like, old-timey
Okay.
dull swords?
I think what I asked you guys was, what are some differences that people could, I think something like, what can people use to settle their differences, like nowadays?
No, you asked what would you make illegal if you were like president, and then Raphael said weapons should be illegal, and you said,
and I said,
what?
I was like, no.
My guy, katanas.
I do remember that now. Yeah, dull swords. That's my answer. Dull swords, and then duke it out, and whoever's still standing, like, all you basically have to do is like duel the swords, and then the first person to have the sword pierce, like not pierce, but like touch their heart area or their neck, they're done for. Obviously, they would be dead. So, well, they're not dead, but they would have been dead if the sword wasn't dull. And
Yeah.
then they lost. So then the winner would. That actually would be really cool. Where do you want to go for dinner? I want to go to Chili's. I want to go to. Did I say this last week? I think
Yes.
so. I want to go
Yeah.
to Chili's.
And then you said Chili's or Applebee's.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I said
Yes.
this question sounds similar.
Yes. Okay. So you did have to answer this, or I said this last week. Okay. My guy, katanas. Okay. Next question.
What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street? I know what you did last summer.
No one can find out.
I know what you did.
I can't keep your secret anymore. It's 2:26. Because think about like, or just say 2 words. I know, and that's it. Just walk away. Just I know. They'll be so confused. You know what? What do you know? Who told you? How do you know this? And just like going on and on and on. Oh, that'll be fun.
Like I'm going insane.
Yes.
What set of items would you buy to make the cashier the most uncomfortable? Bleach, knife, tarp.
Uh, we'll see. Okay, I got it. A hammer, a bone saw, a tarp, some heavy duty black plastic bags, one of those like one of those like kind of like the raincoat, but it's not a raincoat. It's like a hazmat suit, but it's
Poncho?
no, it's like a hazmat suit, but it's not a hazmat suit. It's more like a raincoat.
Yeah.
One of those, gloves, and some heavy duty store bought sneaker, boots. And then just randomly throw in like some random like fruit or like gum or something. So
Get some
yeah,
Skittles.
get some Skittles. That's it. Next question.
little light
Little.
snack.
What are you doing? I'm going out for hunting. I'm hunting for my dinner today, but I need a Snickers. I need a Skittles for along the way. or if they ask, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Next one. Now these are weird.
What would be the coolest animal to size up to the size of a horse? What would be a cool animal to have like a bigger size?
Good. A dog.
Imagine ooh, that would be a big Clifford. Clifford, is that you?
Just jump on the dog's back. Giddy up.
Giddy up. Dog racing.
Pretty sure that's illegal, but okay.
Hey, if the dog is the size of a horse,
That's true. That's true.
and is strong enough to do it.
Well, I think gambling is still illegal in California, so yeah. That's why you go to Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, we're not.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
I was gonna say a seahorse. Imagine a big giant seahorse.
Yeah, but that would be the most useless thing ever because they only spawn what? They
Spawn.
I play too many video games. They only live at the bottom of the sea.
I couldn't think of another animal. What would be another? A giant panda.
But they are already giant. Koala.
But they're
Giant
not
koala. A
koala. How would it get up the tree?
It is the tree.
I am the tree. Koalas climb on me.
It's funny. And it's sad.
Because I wouldn't think of any other. I don't think of any other animal
Other than dogs.
unless it would be dangerous.
Yeah, because if you have a giant spider, Resident Evil. If you have a giant snake, Resident Evil.
No, Australia.
Oh, they probably live in Australia, to be honest.
They're already in
what
Australia.
Is that? That was just a big old spider. Don't you worry, it won't bite you.
It'll get you.
I'm scared.
It's like that one meme. It's like that. It don't bite. Yes, it do.
Yes, it do. Ooh. Next question.
Let's see.
Think about it, a giant golden retriever.
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy. But because golden retrievers are known as like the friendly and also the neediest dogs, so like the golden retriever will probably just spend all its time trying to chase you.
Imagine it trying to like cuddle next to you, it just squashes you.
I've seen people cuddle with their golden retrievers.
I accept this. But like a horse-sized one.
But like that's better. More dog to hold.
More dog to suffocate in.
More floof. Oh, imagine cleaning up after it though. Yeah, let's not do a giant golden retriever.
Oh, the Arc or something like that? The 8? Yeah. The one with the white people be wearing the hats of it? Yeah.
Next question.
What is the funniest name you actually heard used in the real world? Funniest name?
Huh? No. Oh. No.
Funniest name. all the people naming their kids after the coronavirus. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, what's your name? Rona. Oh.
Why did your parents name you that? Only the teachers know.
The teachers have flashbacks.
I think I could make a decent teacher. Maybe.
Mm.
Probably not. No, I teach those kids. Look, kids, none of this will matter when you graduate. None of it will. If your parents die, just don't turn in your work. I don't care. Like, worry about that. I don't know. Maybe because I don't want to say a name because then I'll offend everybody that's potentially named that. So let's move on.
Ooh, what mythical creature would improve the world the most if it existed now? Mythical creature.
No, I would say a unicorn because of the unicorn blood, but no. Because then, you know what happens. I don't know, probably a mythical creature. That would be useful?
That would improve the world the most. Yeah, if it was, I guess, useful. In other words, what would be useful if they existed now?
Wizards.
I was gonna say wizards too.
Or witches or warlocks or whatever you want to call them. Wizards. Yeah.
Because all I could think about, the only mythical creature that was stuck in my head were dragons, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's what I kept
dragons.
thinking of too. I was like dragons, but no, dragons would burn down cities and stuff.
Unless it was like how to train your dragon, like you could like train them, but
Yeah,
I feel like it
Toothless.
would be like very
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
But even with Toothless, he still ate him for a bit. He had to train him like, no bite.
No, sit.
No bite. Bite equals
Here's a fish as a
bad.
treat.
Yeah. Huh. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my previous answer. Witches, warlocks, whatever.
Mm.
I'm trying to sit down and it hurts because my body's so cold. Okay. Next question.
I said this question earlier when we were not recording, but which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
None of them because I love my body the way it is.
I would say my hand, I don't know if you watched Monster High, but like how Frankie can like detach her hand to like reach stuff she can't.
Wait, hold on. So you
'Cause-
mean like detach and then put back on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not saying like get rid of a body
Oh.
part and there you go, you don't have it anymore. No, I'm saying you could like detach it and put it back in your body. So I'm saying my hand because I'm short and I can't reach stuff all the time. So I would use my hand to be like, hey, can you go get that for me? And my hand will like scurry away.
I know.
Like
I
the thing
know.
from Adam's Family.
My upper half. Like where my weight or like my hips are, like where my like where your V line is connecting your like upper half and your bottom half, like just like right around there, like a Lego piece. Just take that off. So like my teacher could be like watching me in class, but like in actually reality I'm trying to like sneak out piece by piece.
By piece.
Yeah. Also, if like people try to get me to run, I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, my legs are gone."
So my legs are gone. They were doing something else.
Yeah.
Like that part from the robots Wasn't like his body always like coming apart? The red robot, I forgot his name. The one played by Robin Williams.
Oh my gosh, my teacher already posted our final exam for math. It's
Yikes.
I hate math. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen robots in a while.
Oh yeah. Well, his I don't know
I
why
think
his
I've seen
lower
it
half and his top half.
once, but like years ago,
Mm.
maybe. But I'm not sure. Could have just been a fever dream. I've seen that TikTok I sent you, and you said yes, that's robots. I think your exact words, yeah, that's robots in a nutshell. Yeah. It really screwed with my brain when I found out that robot was actually a dude.
The main character?
No, the red.
Or oh.
Yeah. Next question.
What part of a kid's movie completely scared you?
The movie 9.
I have something.
The movie
Huh?
9.
Oh yeah,
Or Coraline.
that one too.
Or. So it's Coraline 9 and. Why did they even think those were okay movies?
For kids, I don't know.
Even Nightmare
Yeah,
Before
for
Christmas
me.
was kind of creepy.
I didn't watch The Nightmare Before Christmas until like I was a teenager, like probably going to high school. But yeah, I watched like Coraline and 9 when I was like young. I didn't even finish them when I was a kid. I was too scared, and I didn't finish them until like years later because they were on Netflix. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember I couldn't finish this movie because they scared me. But yeah, pretty spooky.
There was one Monster House. That's what it's called.
Oh, Monster House, yeah.
I barely saw it my sophomore year when my friend told me to watch it.
Mhm.
And I said I might have, because some of it, like after I was on watching it, it like seemed familiar, and I think I may have watched it as a kid, but just suppressed the memory.
I remember the movie King Kong with Jack Black scared one certain scene scared me, and I watched it in theaters. I like have you seen that version of King Kong?
I know.
Oh, there's a scene where they arrive to the island and there's like native people there, and they're like all surrounding them, and like the camera like sways to all like the creepy stuff on their island and back to like the native people, and all of a sudden like the crew was just like they were talking to a different character. There's like, oh, Doctor something. They're like talking to him, and then he just falls on the floor because he was shot by an arrow, and I was like terrified. I was like, oh my god, they're all gonna die.
Another one that I told was
It
really
was
creepy
it was just a
was the Corpse Bride one.
Corpse Bride. Yeah, I didn't watch that until I was also a teenager, so it didn't really scare me
I've
that
never
much.
seen a scene where people were like, that movie was so creepy. Why didn't they show it to us as kids? Like, it's funny, a bunch of these movies, they're considered creepy by nowadays standards. But as a kid, it was like, it never gave me nightmares, but it did give me chills. Like, I never had nightmares about the Coraline. If you haven't seen it, then you might want to skip ahead. The Coraline lady, I never had dreams about they're gonna take my eyes out and put on
I did have dreams about that, and
I never had dreams of getting chased down a narrow corridor where the door is getting farther and farther away from me as a spider lady crawls towards me and then drops me in her web. Like, sure, that's creepy. Yes, that's activating my arachnophobia, but
But I didn't even finish the movie. I just paused on the part where like her parents were gone and she was gonna go back to the lady and she was turning into that tall spider lady, and I was like, nope, nope, I'm not finishing this.
that was like how.
And I made up an ending, and I was like, yes, this is how the movie
What was
ended.
your ending?
It was all a dream, and her parents came back with Burger King.
Uh-huh.
My childhood, it was always Burger King because I lived very close to a Burger King. So I was like, yes, it was all a dream. She woke up, her parents came back, and they had Burger King for dinner.
For me, we had Burger King for dinner.
Hashtag not sponsored.
For me, that was like how I reacted to in Resident Evil. Later on, you will see. Okay, no, you were actually on the phone when the hunter thing, when it jumped up and started chasing me. Remember when I screamed and said, "No, no,
Oh yeah.
no, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I quit." And I didn't trust that game for a month.
Yeah.
You remember that because you even said, "Ow, I'm gonna have to turn you down." And I said, "Sorry, but no."
Yeah.
Later on, a giant spider crawls down from the roof, and again I scream and say, "Nope, I quit. I'm never doing this again. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I can't do this. I can't do this." And I gave up. And it's funny too because there's an achievement on Steam and on PlayStation Network, and like there's an achievement. Basically says you beat the entire game only using a knife. And
Only using a
I thought that was
knife.
the dumbest thing ever because all of the bosses you really need to use like a really advanced weapon. Like even the last guy, the tyrant dude, they recommend, and it says highly recommended. Like if you look on like a wiki, which when I was looking up a picture to send it to someone, and I saw on the wiki it said highly recommended. You bring your rocket launcher and some acid rounds. It was highly recommended. I was just like, eh.
How can somebody do that?
Yeah.
Do they have to like glitch through the game or something?
And it's funny too because the screenshot is with Chris, who hits you die. So
Crazy.
pretty crazy. Well, on that bombshell, we shall be wrapping up podcast number 15 because I have class in like 15 minutes.
Yes, you must go to your classes. And I need to eat soup.
Yes, you have to eat soup. I have to run the class, and then I'll send you the audio file. Watch them not even be recorded, and then
I'll be like,
we have to
Jose,
re-record episode 15.
we have a problem, Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
So yes, this was fun. Look out for more things coming on the Hosanium channel in the future. It's in the description below.
Future.
Look out for more TikToks on Alex down below. And if Alex ever does decide to start their Minecraft channel,
Leave a comment below if anybody is interested in that. Because I will probably do it.
you'll probably do it regardless
But-
and just videos as like private or something. And be like, come here and check it out. But yeah. I have my personal channel. Alex is starting their personal channel soon. So yeah, links will be in the description. Actually, in case you guys haven't seen, we've been responding to your comments on our personal channels.
If you haven't noticed, yeah, we respond to some comments.
I try to respond to as many as I can, and we only have like 3. But
yeah, we're totally getting like a lot of comments, guys.
1,000 comments a day, like 5 million views. Like we're making it. No, we're not.
No, we're not. For the people who do comment, we're just like, oh hey,
See them
oh
until
yeah,
way later.
oh thanks.
But when we do see them, we're like, oh, hey, look, we got a comment. Hey, check it out. We got a comment. So,
Oh my god, we got a comment. Likes comment.
likes, comment, doesn't even reply.
I
I
replied.
reply.
I replied to one.
I replied to most of them. And if they're like directed towards any specific person, then I reply to you on, like if it's me, then I reply to you on mine. But if it's something like you guys are doing awesome, then on Justice Idiots, I go on that and say, hey, thanks. We try our best. So yes, we do reply. So if you want us to reply to you, let us know.
We're planning.
Yeah. Also, feel free to DM us or say, hey, I want you
You should do this.
because that's what we're doing. And if it's a game that's good enough for Justice Idiots to do both of us commentating, we'll do that. But if
Yeah.
it's something more for like personal wise, like Destiny, that then we'll decide who's it best for and then do it there. But yes. So that's it from this episode. We would like to thank you all so very much for watching. We have run out of time. We're gonna say goodbye. Check us out in the description down below. My channel, Alex's channel, will be there eventually. If they send me a link ever, then you'll see. Oh yeah. Also, Alex is gonna be editing this video this week, perhaps. Yeah,
Again.
because they want another shot. But yes, let us know. All that good stuff. Links in description. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell so you get a notification, but we usually post on a schedule, and we might continue Slender and Outlast, but that will probably have to wait until school's done, or like this, because I have finals next week.
Yeah. So that's gonna interfere with
Ye-
stuff. Gotta.
I mean, that does just mean that we'll have to record way later, and I'll be more tired. But hey, finals.
Finals.
Yes.
Gotta hate him.
Gotta hate them. And also, I forgot to do my FAFSA stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the due date was yesterday. So,
Oh.
yeah, buddy. But yeah, that's it from us at Justice Idiots. We'd like to wish you all a very happy day, weekend, whatever, whenever you're watching this. And we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.